So a few weeks ago we got the confirmation that Forza Horizon 6 will be based in Japan. The most requested location is finally happening. And so in today's video we are going to talk about it, but we're also going to talk about what I feel are some of the most important things that they need to address in Forza Horizon 6 to avoid any of the mistakes that they made in the previous titles. Look, they haven't made that many mistakes, but there are still some very glaring issues that I have with this franchise. Let's talk about the world itself. Forza Horizon 5 gave us this absolutely massive map of Mexico. It was geographically huge, right? But the brutal truth was, compared to Forza Horizon 4's Britain or Forza Horizon 3's Australia, it just lacked that density and detail. Horizon 5's map felt like an empty canvas, a huge sprawling space that, let's be honest, did look a bit dead sometimes. In Forza Horizon 6, we demand a map that's not just big but also alive. We want every corner, every hidden path, every winding country road to feel like an adventure, packed with unique landmarks and environmental variety. Give us that rich, varied tapestry that rewards curiosity and makes exploration an event in itself. No more compromises on density for the sake of sheer scale. Next up is this automotive catastrophe that needs to end. We all love the massive car lists, but if I'm being brutally honest, I would rather Forza Horizon 6 launch with many fewer cars if it meant that they finally remodeled the ancient car models. Seriously, some of these models are as old as Forza Motorsport 4, and some even older than that. We're talking about models that were created with photogrammetry, and not the beautiful laser scanned accuracy that we expect today. Several other franchises in the past have been crucified for this, but Turn 10 was finally called out for it. This especially stung when they had the ancient looking Evo 6 and they said the words "built from the ground up" when they were promoting Forza Motorsport. Those jagged inaccurate models stink and they just look so disappointing. And I am absolutely delighted to hear that they're finally getting caught out for it and that they are going to need to make these changes. This would have been a perfect opportunity for Forza Horizon 5 or Forza Motorsport, but no. They took the easier and most likely cheaper way out. While we're on the topic of cars, while they're remodeling the older models, I think it's very important that they also make some changes related to customization. That ancient Forza Motorsport 5 wing has to go. And some of the body kits do look like they're stuck in the early 2000s, which is because that was when they were modelled. We do need to bring some modern customization parts, as well as maybe some customizations to the Forza related parts, like maybe you can add another splitter or remove some canards or adjust the wings and make the different changes to them like you can in Gran Turismo 7. Give us the power to make my car truly mine. Now moving on to the seasons. They're a signature now and they're definitely coming back. But what was a massive player draining experience in Horizon 4 was the mandatory seasons. So depending on what week you were on, you could either have a week worth of summer, or autumn, or winter, or spring. You couldn't adjust each different season as you were joining a lobby, and so you were stuck with winter for one whole week, which was a bit of a letdown for some players if they weren't interested in trying out the playlists, which meant that certain gamers straight up stopped playing. Now, I think the fix here is simple. Make them optional, maybe make the seasons associated to the playlist, and maybe you have the option to, if you're going to start doing the playlist, that each of the different races are in that associated season. I know the seasons were in Horizon 5, but they didn't really make much of a difference. There wasn't really any snow unless you went up to the mountains, and every now and then, depending on where you were, you got rain. The sandstorm feature I also felt was completely underused, and it was used, in my opinion, as a promotion ploy. I think with the level of players that are expected to play this game, I do think an option that allows the players to select which season they want to play in will be greatly beneficial. And finally, in my most critical part, the progression system is completely broken and it needs to be changed. Horizon 5, as well as 4 and 3, just felt like they just threw supercars at you from day one with those super easy wheel spins. Where is the sense of earning your garage? I miss how Horizon 1 and 2 had actual storylines. Remember starting with the basic car like the VW Corrado, and you felt like you were earning your way back up to the top of the festival hierarchy. For Forza Horizon 6, I want that grind back. I have been missing it for several installments now. They can make it optional if you really want to just blast through the game, or do you want an actual engaging story mode, although I can imagine that will be tricky to do. I want actual chapters, character development, real rivalries, and not just a playlist with some side stories. Let's make every unlock, every championship win feel truly earned, and give us a reason to fall in love with that garage all over again. Let's make a Horizon story worth playing. And so what do you guys think? Am I asking for too much, or are these changes an absolute requirement for Forza Horizon 6? Let me know down in the comments below, and let me know what you want to see in Forza Horizon 6. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon as well, so you don't miss my next upload. And finally, thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you all very soon.